Hello, everyone. It's Tiffany here. I wanted to make a short practice video, asana practice video for those of us who are recovering from COVID-19. And maybe you're also just, you're tired. You woke up tired, which a lot of us do every day. For me, the mornings seem to be the most difficult. And so here's a few little poses that might help ground you in your body and lift your energy just a little bit, not too much. It's not going to be an active practice. So find your yoga mat. Take a little forward fold. Push your hands right up to your upper thighs. Push your hips back. Stretch your heart forward. And for some of you, you might be stiff enough. I spend a lot of time horizontally in bed or in the lounge chair. So if your hamstrings are tight, just take a block or two. If you don't have a block, you can keep your hands up on your knees. And give yourself a little moment. Putting my head below my heart doesn't feel good right now, so another reason I'm going to keep it elevated with blocks. Hopefully we'll get to that place where we can put the head gently below the heart. Go ahead and step your right foot back and place the knee to the floor. It's less energetic. Let your mind bow to your heart and your heart bow to your body, and just take a slow breath. Just picking up the right knee, trust the left foot to hold you, step forward, pull the heart forward. And left foot steps back. It's a gentle placement of the left knee and a gentle tone of your left knee towards the right-hand side of your mat. Feel your breath to the best of your ability. As you inhale, left leg will lift, trusting your own right foot to hold you, step forward, modified standing forward fold, or if taking yourself all the way down into a deep forward fold feels appropriate, do it. And then just do your best to link one breath to the next. We'll bend the knees. I have to use my hands a lot right now, pushing down through the blocks to take the pressure off of my knees, to get my hips down. And we'll hop sit up on a blanket. And I'm using a strap for those of you who feel like you need a little support, because I want you to be able to sit up and not have to slouch or push or try too hard. That's not what settling the energy in the body is about. And you can pull your arm bones into your shoulders so that you can gently support the lift of the heart, and that will start to let the energy rise, even though the leg bones, the hip bones are settling into the blanket. Left heel is very active, pushing into the floor. And if you don't need a strap here, you just use your hands and walk your way down. I'm still keeping my right leg bent. I really want the energy to ground through the earth, and also I want the upper body to be able to float, so you can bend your elbows a tiny bit, bringing your shoulder blades into your back. Inhale, rise up. And switch sides. Easy, easy, easy pose right here. Just make it easy for yourself. That is the whole point. I've done a few deeper practices in the last few days because yoga is my job, and so I've shown up for my job, and I've also shown up for the love of the practice, and it's been very easy for me to push too far. And you might be finding that in general right now as you're recovering from illness. And I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Help yourself off of the blanket. I'm going to lay the bottom part of my shoulder blades down onto the blanket. And then roll onto your back. Pick up your hips. Set them down. Let the arms open as wide as you feel like they can. So my elbows are above the blanket. And this is a back bend of sorts. Pick up your hips, pushing down through your feet, the back of your head. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels as you set your pelvis back down on the mat. Please take your feet as wide as your mat and your knees to the right. Deep breath. Gentle exhale as long as the inhale. Inhale to center. Exhale left. Witness the breath to the best of your body's ability right now. Let go of judgment, or if taking a deep breath makes you feel like you need to cough, let your breath move in to the point where you don't feel that tension. So it might be shallow. And that's where you'll start. You'll just start letting the breath show you how far you can press into it. Take a nice deep breath here. A big full breath out. Roll to your side. Help yourself up. Just slide the blanket down, or you might choose to use a block. Okay. I'm going to choose a block. Take that blanket away. Put the block here. The block is on low. Pelvis on the block. Elbows down. And here we are with the head below the heart. So if it's too much, if you have a headache, if it makes it worse, take the block away. Move back up to where the blanket is under the heart space and just receive an opening in that way. Take that, or you can use your blanket. It's a lot lower than the block is, so pay attention. And this is a very mild inversion. If you've got stuff happening in your lungs, I would stick with the blanket under the heart. We're just going to let the blood pressure regulate, the mind soften. Knees are bent, elbows are bent. As you gently press through the back of your head, pull your shoulders a little closer to your earlobes. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. As you set the shoulders down, pick up your head, line it up just a little bit and set it down. Open your throat just enough that you can feel the energy beginning to align. Let your body settle. As you're ready, if you're ready, you might keep both feet on the floor. This could be where you just let your body rest and you let the shape of the pose work its magic. It's super basic, but it's a really healthy, restorative pose. Let's try lifting one leg up and just monitor and see if that exacerbated any pressure in your head. Your foot goes back to the earth. If you feel good there, you can bring left knee to meet right knee, and we'll keep both knees gently bent to start. Maybe then after a breath, you'll press down through the head, through your hips as you extend your feet towards the sky. And circle out your ankles, your wrists. Mm. Ah. Please bend your knees. Stretch the right leg towards the foot of the mat. I'm going to keep it hovering so that my ankle is in relative alignment with the top of my hip bone. Pull that in. If that's too much for you, it's too much. And you can take the block away to do this gentle hip flexor opening. Bring that back in, placing both feet on your sticky mat. Let your nervous system receive and settle. One of the hardest things for us very type A, actively oriented people is to slow down and truly nurture and rest. Pick up your hips just enough to slide either the blanket or your block away. Let your hips come down to the earth. One more time, pressing through the back of your head. Pull your shoulders towards your ears and then pick up your head and set it back down. Just puts the upper body in a little longer alignment, taking pressure off of the neck. Allowing your hands to rest on your belly. Feel your own nurturing awareness here. Place your awareness behind your eyes. Let the energy around your eyes and behind your eyes soften. Invite the energy in the crown of your head to release and flow downward towards your hips. Soften the area around your temples, let it unwind. Find that area where your spine comes into the base of your skull and invite that part of you to settle downward, that energy to release downward towards your hips. Soften the energy in your neck and let that slowly release down towards the shoulders, towards the heart space. Allow your rib cage to get heavy. And the front of the ribs to melt into the support below. Gently unwind the energy in the solar plexus right at the base of the ribs. And let it release down towards your hips, towards your feet. Relax your belly. Relax your hips. And slowly stretch out one leg at a time. If you'd like, you can slide that blanket. You can use your monkey feet. Use one foot to slide the blanket under the knee and then extend the legs all the way down. Let the breath move into the space in your body and let it surrender down, relaxing the weight of the legs, your feet and your ankles. Now feel your whole body rest and release. And you can stay here for some time. Or if you wish to move on with your day, like you need to go do something, we'll pull your feet up one at a time. Open your arms to that cactus shape one more time and receive an open heart that will guide you through your day. Pushing through your feet, move your hips to the left and roll to the right. This is the pose where you get to energetically, symbolically, physically start your day anew. Using the hand closest to your heart to push down first. Look at the floor and use both hands to work your way upright. Take a nice comfortable seat. Pull the hands to the heart. And it's okay to make today about honoring you and to drop back in at any time when you need. To take a few minutes of chill time to reset. You can do that by just simply tapping your fingers on your sternum. Telling your body thank you for what it can do. Your mind, thank you for honoring the requests of the body. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.